go. It's the morning after Father Prier on, I think, a pretty successful day yesterday. Welcome back. I'm glad you could sit in this morning.
Well, thank you, and we want to thank all those who participated.
We initially set a goal for $10,000 for the fundraiser, and as I expressed to you a couple times, we're going to fight with a little helicopter over here.
Yeah, we are in the middle of the city.
We have to fly over for the people that pay the money. I wish they dropped the money down here on top of the church. But we set a goal of 10,000, and as you know, I had problems with YouTube trying to get this thing launched.
Yes.
It delayed me coming down for a week or two. But I'm happy to report, as of this morning, because some more donations came in overnight, that we had $11,026 came in as of this morning, and against our goal of 10,000. And then we had additional checks for $1,100 that also came into the church there. So our grand total for the event was $12,126.
Well, that's good. That's definitely going to help out.
Well, I know
step by step, definitely.
I don't think people would have given to the extent, and we had 3,000 people stop by on the stream last night. I don't think people would have given unless they saw, number one, your level of commitment, since I've been involved since springtime with the church, and also what you do on the daily and having a little view into that, so that there's no doubt in their mind that this is going to find use directly to, we talked about the 4-section eating table, and I know you have a list of other items too. So,
but yeah, it's always, you know, we're trying to do what we can here to assist, and definitely it's something, as everyone knows, it takes capital in order to do that. You know, we would like to, and I'm one of those who would like to stay away from it, and I do, as Steve probably can tell you, because I want to only have good things on my mind. And you know, the saying is that sometimes money is the root of all evil, and then you say, okay, well then, but we still have to pay bills. We still have to, again, be here for everyone that is there. And one of the things that we are blessed with, and we want to thank you for that, is having a firm foundation also means that we're not going anywhere.
Right.
You know, the aspect of being where there's a rock, then that aspect is then things can be, again, saying that it's going to continue, and it's not going to be here today and gone tomorrow, but rather, again, I think we have a firm anchor here in Las Vegas, this parish, and that of our apostolate of, again, helping those in the downtown area. We've been doing it, as you've probably heard, for over 20 years, and again, I think a lot of people are dependent upon us insofar as, especially for the elderly and those who are in difficulties and are living around this area, to stay. As you all know, the prices have increased, rent's increased, and sometimes the decision is whether or not to, again, pay for the rent, or to, again, have food in the stomach. And definitely that aspect is that we take part of the not having to worry about that, because we're definitely going to make sure that they have food in their stomach. So again, thank you very much for that, and again for our projects here, that we can continue to expand, not so much as just for the sake of expanding, but the need. And that's always something that we want to keep in mind, because that's always a question. You know, we always say, okay, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. And then we say, okay, I'm asking for these things, why am I not getting it? But one of the first things we have to always keep in mind is, do we really need it? And sometimes if we honestly ask ourselves, then the answer is no, it would be nice, but it's not something. And there's actually a lot of need in other areas that need to be addressed first. And I'm sure God, whether or not we want to think about it, probably prioritizes those things too, as to what's the greatest need, and therefore for himself also bestowing his assistance in those matters.
I think there's needs versus wants. I mean, you're pretty good at focusing on needs and kind of hoping, you know, if the wants happen, that's a great thing. And I think what makes this unique, Father, is it is in Las Vegas, and people don't think about a community of faith or the need down in a city like this. They come in, they drop their money, they fly out, but there's actually a city with people that live here. And I think it's very interesting in one way that it gets kind of overlooked with the glitz and in the shadow, literally, of some of the casinos here, that people aren't thinking about the community. So I think it's good to, on a place like YouTube, to use it for good, to shed light on a place that could be lost in the sauce, so to speak, and lose visibility in the community. And I think that's an important thing.
Definitely, especially when you look at the size of the casinos, and definitely coming here, I'm sure a lot of people come from the airport or wherever to inside, and as large as they are, that's about all they see. And like you said, it could be a false impression of.
You just don't think of Las Vegas as having, you know, churches and things like that where people live lives here, and there's definite need, and there's need here in the community. I also like, Father, how you said, you told me that a community does not stay static. You always have to kind of be thinking about pushing forward and doing things to improve, like the physical plant here, that you can welcome more people. And we talked about the potential for feeding people inside of, inside of a place as opposed to in the inclement weather and things like that. So I applaud you for wanting to move forward with that. Now, Father doesn't particularly, and I don't know many ministerial people that enjoy talking about money and things like that, but Father has realized by now I'm kind of a pit bull when it comes to, I'm not hesitant to ask people to join in, obviously, and we had over almost 90 people join in.
Yeah, I just want people to be good. I want people to be good and to again enjoy that which God has provided. But knowing again that being good and enjoying the things that God provided, we get joy more so also when we share it with others.
Yes. I've tried to tell people it's one thing to focus on self, and we talked about yesterday. It's another thing. It's a whole different feeling when you do things for other people. The internal feeling that you get, the feel-good factor, feel the loop of affirmation that this is a great thing to do, I think is very powerful when it comes to giving. We also have the wish list that we put out, and I think there's some people there. You better stand by your door for the next couple of weeks, because people have been knocking things off that list, and send. One person has like 5 different scheduled delivery days for things. Yes. There might be one right now for you, Father.
It could be. Okay. Let me go take care of them.
Yeah, I'm going to let Father go take care of that. So once again, on behalf of you guys are what made this possible. Next month, Father will be getting a check from YouTube thanks to the work that you did here. And I'm happy to say YouTube doesn't take any of it. But all right, Father, thank you very much.
You're welcome again. Thank you. And God bless everyone.
And there goes Father. We'll let him, probably one of your guys, dropping some Amazon stuff. So I want to give a few final words too and say thank you. You were the ones that made this whole fundraiser possible. It's not something that I would undertake on a frequent basis, but it was very important that it be done here and now with the Thanksgiving season. And the people responded and went to, 12,126, almost 26. Yeah, over 20% over what we had planned to do, and I think that that's amazing. I need to also call out some of the people that donated, that came in overnight. I had Denise on here. I have chiming in, who has been absolutely staggering with her generosity here. There was some, I think there was another one that came in. Amelia had one come in yesterday. I know I'm going to forget some people, so I better not go too far in terms of singling out individuals. But you knew who you are, Margie Yeoman. Some people have given fantastic amounts of money here in a spirit of real generosity, and I am extremely grateful for everything that you guys done. And I know Father's a very understated person, but I know he's thrilled by the effort that we had here. Do not forget the wish list is there. I will have that up. It'll be a fixture on my channel. I don't want to wish list myself and Christmas things on that. But if you feel so inclined, when you see a live stream or something, and if you want to copy and paste or save that link, there's some things on there that the church could definitely use here, not for themselves, but to turn around and give it to blankets, gloves, hats, socks, things like that. So, okay, on behalf of Father here, I want to thank you for all of your efforts. I think Father's probably pretty thrilled today. That's about as thrilled as Father gets when he's in a whole different plane here, and you guys know I'm kind of more down on planet Earth. But thank you so much. Please hit the like button. Please give yourselves a pat on the back, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much.